All right, let's go.
Win or go home is the mantra, and off we go. We're underway in this NFC wildcard game. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Manning now on first down. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. Through an opening, and there he goes. Touchdown, Giants. Evan Ingram, 75 yards. And the Giants are going to take a first quarter lead. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call, but he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
This will be fielded at the 8.
Excuse me.
First carry for Carlos Hyde. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. Again, it's Hyde. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
Second and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down, keep the sticks moving.
Bridgewater on first down. They go screen pass to Hyde. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. A good pickup there on first as the screen pass gets him 8. Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan.
Keep testing
all
our
things you
snacks.
worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
Bridgewater to throw it.
Come on, man. Oh, Madden.
But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
I have to admit, partner, that I've often thought that I don't like this rule, where the offensive player fumbles the ball, it goes out of bounds, and they get to keep it.
That's just because you're a defensive guy. That's why you don't like it.
Yeah, you're right. It is a slanted view, isn't it?
But this is where, for the offensive team, the sideline is their friend.
Testing
Usually
our
it's not
snacks.
there for him.
Yeah, exactly right. I actually played for a guy in college. You know what he used to name the sideline? Sammy. Sammy sideline, and use him well.
In a 3-4 defense there and against the run, a lot of responsibility can fall on that nose tackle.
A ton of responsibility, no pun intended, because they got to deal with not just the center, both guards, and a lot of times they have to eat up double teams in order to let the rest of the guys get to the football. But how about that play? He not only did he eat up the double team, he ate up the ball carrier as well.
I was going to say, talking about puns, you said eat up the double team. Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. They go play action. Bridgewater eluding the pressure right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. And there they bring pressure from the inside and they get home.
Yeah, hard to block everyone, isn't it? And on this play, someone did not get blocked. He's the one who got home.
Yeah, this one's going toward the sideline. They'll try to play keep away from Beckham. The Giants offense now gets ready to head back onto the field. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is
Come
trying to get it to
on, man.
It's intercepted. Picked off on a safety.
Way off.
And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
The good old cover 3 defense, partner. When you start playing football as a safety, that's the first thing you're taught. Middle of the field, be as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, and break on the football when it's thrown and pick it off, just as we saw there.
He dumps it to Hyde, and he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and it'll make it 2nd down. On play action, it's Bridgewater. Escaping the pressure right. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Bridgewater from the gun on 3rd down. Flushed out right. He can run for it, and he will. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll run high, and he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. They'll try to throw here now. Bridgewater steps away, and they will score.
Keep running the ball.
Teddy Bridgewater.
They ain't gonna win like that.
And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
You ain't gonna win like that. He's struggling. Keep running the ball. You can't do nothing.
So we're right back where we started. All even as the kick's away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Giants offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. It's a gain of 7, and it'll bring up a 2nd down.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Well, we saw him shed a nice tackle on that play. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. They'll run again now with Darkwan. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. On 2nd down, here's Manning. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold him to no gain.
They go play action here on 1st down. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
Well, you got a receiver here who's got 1 touchdown already in this first quarter, and they were trying to double his pleasure there, wanting to continue to go to the guys already gotten into the end zone. But good coverage and make sure that this time it fell incomplete.
They'll run with Darkwan. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and it's the Giants with the football here as we begin quarter number 2. And they're on the move here. They've got it 1st and 10. And here comes play number 6 on this drive.
Good block.
And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. Manning to throw on second down.
Oh my God! I forgot his route.
Incomplete. He was looking for
forgot his route.
tight end. And that takes us from second to third
down.
down.
He kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's
got
almost
that
like
route.
he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
The swing pass caught, and he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Odell Beckham, a 24-yard touchdown, and the Giants have taken the lead. Roses to add the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The 49er offense now making their way out onto the field. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on at second down.
But one thing's for sure, when you've got a big receiver and you trust him downfield, you're going to give him opportunities to go up and get that 50-50 ball.
And he is a darn good big receiver. Unfortunately, that time didn't work out. Nice job defensively.
Let's go.
On second down, Hyde. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. It's a gain of about 3, but it's going to leave him with third and still 7 yards to go.
Let's go. Wide
Here's Bridgewater. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. Well contained there defensively. The screen gets only a yard, and it's fourth. Here's Bradley Pinion now as he'll punt it away for the second time. And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it. And this kick will be touchdown as they spot it inside the 45-yard line. New York set to take the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Flush to his right. He'll let it go deep.
Come on, bro.
This is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
Too much on the right side, bro.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here.
Yeah, I know it is your fault.
Sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away.
Ran that route nasty as hell.
He tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. They start the drive with Hyde. Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. 3-4 defense, usually here you'll see the linebackers come up, make those plays, but the nose tackle also vital.
That was so vital because what you just pointed out, normally he eats up blockers that allows the linebackers to get to the ball carrier. In this case, he did his job and then some, and there was no gain at all for the runner.
And he's unable to grab it. Thought he might have had position, couldn't hold on, third down.
All right, need you to check my eyes here. This entire unit defensively, I think, has looked really strong in the first half, especially in the secondary. They've been cohesive, fast to the football. We just saw another example arriving there to help knock that one away.
Play fake. Bridgewater. Eluding the pressure right. He may try and run for this. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now fourth down. Here's Bradley Pinion now. as he's on to punt for San Francisco. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And this will do the job nicely, as that'll be out of bounds just inside the 10-yard line. And here comes the Giants offense back out onto the field. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw...
Come on, bruh!
A lot of people think the very next time...
Do your job!
Don't give him a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Now Darkwan trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain that time, and it leaves him with 3rd and 11 coming up. Kind of running there at your own risk against that 4-3 and that big line, aren't you?
Yeah, and I don't really run it against a good 4-3 team that well because I've got to get those guys on the move a little bit. If you're a static running team, meaning you're just...
Oh, my goodness. These guys, bro. This offensive line, bro. This shit is crazy.
The last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe
give me some time, bro.
Maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender. To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now. I'll go 4. I don't know about 6.
Come on. Come up to 6.
A lot of points. The 49ers offense making its way back out there. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you call...
Just keep trying to run the ball.
Like,
go to something else.
And maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Let's go.
They'll give to Hyde.
Right up the gut,
And
bro.
they're able to get this
Come
one
on.
across the 35. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Let's go.
A first down throw for Bridgewater. Escape, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes
Always
down.
trying to run.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
Get ready.
Off the play fake, Bridgewater. And he's
Be
gonna
running
go
today,
down
little
again.
Tank.
Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts.
I don't own any copyrights, so whatever words I'm using, so my damn video won't get blocked. He getting blocked.
I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. Third and long now after the sack, and we'll see if Bridgewater has a response.
Get ready. 180.
Bridgewater. Now they go screen. It's complete. They showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Here's Bradley Pinion now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And it'll be Giant football 1st and 10. New York set to take the field. And last time they surrendered to safety, we know they don't want to do that again.
That is just one of those oddities in scoring that we get, and it's just so strange to see that go up on the board, and then you got to make sure that that doesn't happen to your team again. They've got to take care of the ball.
But, boy, it juices up the defense.
Oh, without a doubt. That's a great way to score some points.
And now the ball
I didn't
comes
see
out.
him.
Manning lost it.
I didn't even see him.
Like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team
Crazy.
that lost it to
I
get
didn't
it
see that
back.
guy.
Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from it. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Here's Dark.
Oh my God,
and
bro.
he'll be taken down, losing yardage back at the 9-yard line.
They bugging right now. I don't know what's going on with these guys. They blocking is just terrible.
It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
This is the playoffs and don't want to play.
Need something from deep in the
I don't
bag
wanna
of
play
tricks
no
here
more.
after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. Now Manning. He finds Beckham complete. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. Manning now on first down. To Shepard, complete over the middle. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
I think that was a pretty good read right there. They caught him in zone defense and went to the hitch. And because they're in zone, that creates a natural space between the defenders and the receiver, able to get it to him quickly and let him get upfield.
And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. From midfield, here's Manning. Throw left side complete. It's Shepard. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Sterling Shepard, as the first half is winding down. And the Giants are able to grow their lead. And the lead will grow by 1 more. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The San Francisco offense getting their last-minute instructions before they take over here. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
Well, you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep...
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
Holding on to the football is a big problem for the 49ers last year. Shouldn't surprise any of us,
Block
right?
my video just for singing, man. This is
You
crazy,
probably
bro.
will lead the league in fumbles as they did. What, they have 15 last year?
15 of them, yep, and a 2-14 record, kind of indicative. So the fumble recovery, and now Manning. Flushed out right. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And this will be
Beckham.
incomplete. 1 second left to go. This secondary has been roasted in this first half, but they get a measure of revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back, but that's one step in the proper direction.
One final try now for Manning. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by a Akello Witherspoon. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. And they will not... Chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the 49ers offensive unit as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
You like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Shift together here from the D-line. Play action now. Bridgewater. A deep ball for Dotson. A shot, and it's intercepted.
Use the pick.
Picked off by Janoris Jenkins. And a big turnover.
Perfect
there
timing.
as his guys will get the football back.
Time that one.
First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Shepard. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains.
Nigga on the line? You ain't gonna beat me standing on that line. You don't play user, you ain't never beating nobody, bro. Yeah, you ain't gonna never beat me.
Manning. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
You ain't gonna beat nobody standing on that line. You better learn how to play user. So yeah, right now, you got CPU back there? Oh, I'm about to wild out.
They can move the football. Here, a nice route.
I just figured that out. You got CPU back there.
In motion left here, one of their tight ends. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels.
Ain't gonna be nobody good being on that line, bro. Warning you right now.
Now a play fake here on first down. A swing pass caught, and he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Odell Beckham, his second touchdown of the afternoon, and the Giants add on to their lead. And that one makes this a 19-point game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The 49ers offense now, they get set to head back on the field. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch.
Get out of here.
Get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them, not necessarily.
Then they call the injury timeout after it, so I can't even challenge the play. That's crazy.
You look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. First down, a run with Hyde. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Second down following the run. from the shotgun. It's Bridgewater. Out to the flat for Hyde. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. 7 yards on the play, and that'll make it 3rd down. They'll try and run for it. This is Juszczyk. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down. It goes as a gain of 8 and it moves the chains.
Football's such a game of tendencies, down and distance, and on 3rd and inches, 3rd and 1, you think, yeah, the fullback's probably going to get the ball, but when you get to 3rd and 2, most of the time that's either the running back or a pass play. So that's a nice tendency breaker by the offensive team there. Hand it to their big guy to pick up a 1st down.
They were trying to get it there to Josh Doxson. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. Here's Bridgewater. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Janoris Jenkins. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
All right, work with me, partner. This is a classic understatement. Their execution has been very poor. Last 3 drives, 2 interceptions and a fumble. Winning football? We're not seeing it right now.
And he motions the wide receiver. So after the INT, it's Manning. Flush to his right. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And
Come on, Beckham.
Down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, 2nd down.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Yeah, had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. Call it about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up.
3rd quarter, and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out.
And down he goes.
It's like he always on the line.
Not
going to win like that, though.
There to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that'll lead to a 4th down. Here's Brad Wing now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The 49ers getting set to trot out there. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, what?
It's caught inside the 25. A big play there for the Niners. 59 yards. Well, last drive he threw the pick, but he's not shy. He's going downfield again there.
And you can't be, because if you back off after throwing an interception, your whole game plan just goes right out the window, and it makes things easier for a defense. And you and I both know there isn't a quarterback in this league that's any good that doesn't throw an interception occasionally, and they usually bounce back in a big way. I've seen guys throw 5 and still find a way to win the game in the end.
Bridgewater now on 2nd down. Eluding the pressure right. Looking for the end zone. And they went for a big play through the air on 2nd down. Couldn't connect. Now it's 3rd.
Terrific coverage in the end zone that time. Forced him out of the pocket to his right. I thought maybe try and run it there, but no one came open for him. Nice job by the defense of not getting out of their lanes.
On play action, they'll throw. And he's got it. And he's going to be stopped dead in his tracks at the 2-yard line.
But he's going to roll out again. He's been rolling out all game.
So they're operating in the red zone. They come up in an offset eye. Bridgewater now. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. So Bridgewater forced to the sidelines. And they'll turn things over here to the backup to see if he can dig him out of this hole. To throw is Beathard. That is caught at the 7-yard line. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be 3rd down. Now, the old pass completion for no gain, not something you want to call up out of the playbook too often.
Yeah, most offensive coordinators don't have that on their play sheet, so they've got to go back and scramble after this one. But right now, with what they're telling receivers about making sure you take care of the ball in open field, sometimes...
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Landon Collins. And he'll be brought down at his own 10-yard line.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
Manning now on 1st down. And bringing it in right side here, Beckham. Brings it just past the 15, able to avoid the initial contact, but not much more there on the play.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Now a handoff here to his running back. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's the Giants with the football and also the lead as we get set to start quarter number 4. So the run gets them the first, and now they operate with a fresh set of downs. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll get only a couple up to the 22. The 4th quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
A very nice pickup of 33 yards. Well, even after all those interceptions, he's not deterred, still confident to go deep at work there.
I think all the old rules about playing that position still apply. If things go wrong, you still act like you're the best player out on the field. You still carry that supreme arrogance with you and continue to fire the ball. I've seen guys have games like this, and this is where you find out if you're great or not. Can you overcome some interceptions and still lead your team to victory?
The slot man in motion right. Throwing on 1st down is Manning. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Sterling Shepard with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Giants are able to grow their lead. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be fielded at the 8. Now a hit and a loose football. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We got to get it back.
A deep ball for Dotson. He's got it at the 15.
Keep doing that play.
Go out of bounds.
You're lucky I let computer do it. I'm going to go back to doing it myself.
66 yards. Red zone opportunity. Back to throw Beathard. They go screen pass to Hyde. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Got to give some credit there defensively. They snuffed out that screen early on first down.
Really read it well, didn't they? Because they didn't bring the pressure that they expected. They covered all the passing lanes. So once you see it break down as the passer, I think in this situation, you're either throwing it at the feet of your back to make sure no one picks it off, or you throw it away, throw it over the sideline. Don't try and freelance and try and make a bigger play. There's really no one else running a pattern that should be open.
A big play to start the drive got him in this position, but this defense has held firm since, and now it's 3rd and goal. Beathard being chased out left. And that is, I think he caught it. He did, but they'll say out of bounds. It'll be incomplete.
That was a difficult catch, and I admire the fact that he actually caught the football, worked so hard to get his feet down in bounds, tried to do the toe tap. My dad's an accomplished tap dancer. I'm not sure he would have gotten his feet in on that one.
Is he really, by the way?
That he is.
How about that? What about young Davis?
No, it did not cross.
It didn't carry over.
No, it stopped right there.
And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. He couldn't get the ball away on 4th and goal. And the Giants are going to get the football back. Now out come the Giants. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. They'll send the tight end in motion left. Manning to throw on 2nd down. Escaping the pressure run. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
I was just messing with him.
In there to get him his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. 3rd and long for the Giants, and Eli following the sack. Manning going to throw. And able to bring it in. And he'll be brought down, but a tip of the cap on the spin move as that gives him a first down. A gain of 32 that time. On 1st and 10, here's Manning. Throw left side, complete to Ingram. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. Now we've got a Giant player here slow to get up after that last play. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. And to give this time to the tailback. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up 3rd.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks. Now a handoff here to his running back. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
I know that every now and then we get in those meetings with coaches, and you almost want to roll your eyes when they talk about staying on schedule when they're moving the football. But would you say a 7-yard run is ahead of schedule?
4th quarter with a lead, you love that, don't you?
No doubt about it, because staying on schedule is trying to get 4 downs on first down. They did that plus 3.
Manning going to throw here. Over the middle to Beckham. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line. 23 yards on the play. And he's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double and triple and do what you have to do? But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now. A gain of 3, second down. And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. Manning to throw on second down. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. Now a loose football. The ball comes out.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. And the slot man goes in motion left. Manning.
Oh, that's pass interference.
Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Hey, it's all on his back.
You've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
Yeah. I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
And the kick by Rosas is good. And that will push the lead up from 26, and it grows up to 29. So it's 3 more points, and that widens things out even further here in the 4th.
Hey, in this league, you can never have too much. So if you're in range, grab the 3 whenever you can.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be fielded at the 8. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. Out on the field now, here come the 49ers. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game.
I like that.
So the offense has it 1st and 10. They go play action here on 1st down. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. He's going to let it fly. And this is dropped it incomplete. Well, there's a metaphor for how this one is gone as time has run out on this ball game. He said they were poised to make a deep run in the playoffs this season, and it's off to a terrific start with a win here.
And once you get to the 2nd round of the playoffs, your goals have been met in a big way, and now you can start to think even bigger.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from Santa Clara.
Damn.